Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Jets take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Takes a shot. There's a great save on an excellent chance there. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tavares. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there.
Ellis is really showing his nose for the net and his tenacity around the puck. He stumbles and he's off balance. Listen, the puck is not in the perfect position to shoot, but he manages to corral it and still get it to the net. These are the types of efforts it takes to win big games.
Toronto's got it in their own zone. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. The Leafs win the faceoff at center. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Ellis plays the puck. Shot! And he gets just enough to keep it out. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Tremendous save by Hellebuck. And he takes the feed. Shot! Denies him with the pad. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Marner. The Jets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. They put the puck into the offensive end. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. And now it's over to Taves. From the left side, takes it at center. The Leafs play it along the boards. Oh, spectacular save! Score! He's on the board!
Well, and this is nothing new for him. His 20th goal of the season, James. Man, he's got an unbelievable ability to disguise his shot. Absolutely incredible.
20 already! Toronto's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did. They were like a wave of momentum, and they capitalized on their opportunity.
Tavares gains the line and into the offensive zone. Sends the feed in front. Scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Leafs win the draw. And now he angles it across to Marner. And he takes a shot. And he takes the feed. Sends it in deep. The Leafs have it now. Ellis has it in the defensive end. Drills them. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Here's a pass down low. Hammers a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Still has possession. The Jets in transition at center. Takes a shot. And that's blocked in traffic. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly...
Save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Passes ahead from the right side. Quick pass to Tavares. Cuts to the paint. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Sends the pass over. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. And now he tries to get it across to Tavares. Shot! Oh, and he puts it into his own net.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, Toronto's got a 3-goal lead. And they win that draw at center. Puck sent over to Ellis. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Winnipeg's got it along the wall. Takes a wrist shot. What a block as he lays out, and I'm sure he'll feel that one.
He's got 2 goals already. Puck's on his stick. He's hunting his third.
Hellebuck's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Tavares is having a lot of fun out there. Why wouldn't he be, James? I mean, he's putting up numbers left, right, and center on this point streak. But you know who's also having a lot of fun? His team. They're rallying around him. Looking forward to another one.
And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone.
Pionk's fighting through an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net because, man, he needs a rest.
Puck scooped up by Morrissey. Sends it in on the attack. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Scores! He put it in himself. He tried to make the save. I don't think he knew where it was.
Oh, that's a really tough goal, James. You can see the frustration on his face and the body language. Just thinks he lost track of it as it found the back of the net.
The Leafs continue to lead midway through the first. They have really put on an offensive clinic so far. Sends it quickly to Lowry. Steps inside. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Dishes it to Ellis. Looking to make something happen at center. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Chance in front! And he denies that great opportunity there.
Marner's a great playmaker. He's got that third eye zone ability, which means he reads the ice so well and finds his teammates with great passing plays. Connor's a fast skater, and it's his wheel zone ability that makes him hard to keep up with. One of these players is going to help give their team the upper hand tonight. Guys, back to you.
Coming to the slot. Stones him in front.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Past the midway mark in this period. Winnipeg's got to find a way to get a few more goals here as they still trail by a pair. The Leafs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Riley. Ellis carries the puck in his own zone. Receives the pass. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
The Jets are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
More than half the period has expired. Toronto's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. The Leafs win the draw. Here's a short pass to Marner.
Ellis has that shot mentality. He's got 2 goals in the game. You know he's going to take it anytime he gets it. He's looking for the Hattie. Heonk's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this, don't like seeing that at all. And he loses control here. And he takes the pass. Perfetti's picking up steam. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Off the left wing and into center. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And it's a quick pass to Tavares. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Perfetti. Yeah, the officials didn't like that. The arms are in the air. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
Now a quick pass to Ellis. Point shot. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Man, he gets so much velocity behind that shot. There's so much power because he's in motion off of the rush. It's a great shot and an even better save.
Slides it diagonally to Ellis. And that play's neutralized. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. From the slot. Oh, there's one more. Looks to set up at the point now. Great reflexes, another save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Ellis likes to put everything he has into his slap shot when he's skating in on goal, guys. That's his off-the-rush zone ability, and it can be too powerful to stop.
Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. Puts it on net. Turned aside with the glove by Hellebuck. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Lowry's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Toronto's won the draw, and they'll go to work. And he makes us. Even that had some hot sauce on that one. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Takes it right in the chest. And there's the whistle, giving him a chance to exhale. Tavares is at the face-off dot and will try to win the draw as we are about to resume this power play. The Leafs start with the puck in their own end. Time ticking away here on this man advantage.
Keeping it simple and creating some speed, but they have to gain entry fast. Perfetti's almost out of the box.
The Leafs fail to capitalize on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Really like that power play sequence, James. The way they were moving puck and controlling the play. They came up to a hot goaltender.
Makes the save.
Hellebuck's one of those goaltenders that the busier he gets, the more efficient he becomes, and it's save after save as his confidence grows and he's more dialed into the game.
Into the offensive end, right up the middle. With the stop.
Hellebuck's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Olofsson's got the puck in his own zone. Puts it in deep. The Leafs have it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Ellis. The Leafs move it in. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Solid check to slow him down. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Winnipeg's got the puck here in the open ice. Quick feed to Maloney. And turns aside the slapper with ease. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick back there. Winnipeg's got the puck in their own end. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Jets are in transition. Puck dumped in. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves the puck across to Marner. Moves it quickly over to Ellis. An easy glove save made by Hellebuck. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Late goings of this period. Toronto's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Tavares won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Here's a blast! Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road!
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach. As he's on the road, he just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. You got to give some credit to the shooter here, James. A quick release shot makes it difficult for the goalie to get set to position. And when you're a little late, you can get a piece of it, but it still winds up in the back of the net.
The Leafs have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Perfetti's won the draw at center. The Leafs have the puck now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Ehlers. Lowers the boom with that hit. Ellis is off to the box for an unsportsmanlike.
Concerned about here. This might be the first penalty they're killing of the game, but this PK unit is ranked top 10 in the league. They know what to do. They know how to get the job done, and they actually could swing the momentum back in their direction if they can shut this down right here.
And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back for period number 2. Both teams had a chance to recharge. And the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Man advantage is up. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, the power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
And that's intercepted by Tavares. Slides it quickly to Perfetti. Winnipeg's gained the line and into the zone. Moves it to Moore. And now he moves it to Ellis. Winnipeg's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass to Connor. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Ellis. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Oh, here we go. You knew that was coming.
Tempers are flaring now. You don't shoot that puck after the whistle unless you're sending a message. And you know, James, that you're going to have to answer for it.
And scores the takedown, and that'll bring this one to an end.
Yeah, gets his weight over him and takes him down to the ice, and he's going to be the victor in this one. Tough to watch fighting, but sometimes when it's a tilt on the road and you're a winner, it creates a ton of momentum.
I think they found the tooth that was lost, and both teams now back inside the face-off circle. Toronto's won it. Taken by McCabe. Quick feed to Marner. Picked off by Perfetti. Passes it to Connor. Gaining momentum up along the side. Dumps it in. Toronto's got the puck. Works it across to Yarncroke. Slick feed. And that doesn't reach the net. Winnipeg's looking to break out. Circles back to center ice. to Iafallo. The Leafs get a hold of it. The Jets get a hold of the puck, undermanned. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Quick feed to Olsen. And now it's over to Velarde. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Puck grab by Hartman. The Leafs have it now. Good use of the body on the play. Fires it on net. Shuts him down.
Ellis back on the ice and gets a shot on net, showing his true value when he is on the ice and can play the game. I mean, he just served a 5-minute major for fighting.
Here's a shot. Denies him on the play. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes it to the front. Great pressure in the offensive end by Moore. Hammers it on net. Glove save. All quick reflexes on the play. The Leafs have it in the offensive zone. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Velarde's got it against the boards. Turned aside with the glove by Samsonov. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Moves it on over to Kessel. Ellis moves it into the attacking end. And he makes the easy save. The Jets will play it in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Vakanainen. Jostled off the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. There's a collision along the boards, and there's a whistle from the officials as the pane of glass is cracked.
Remember back in the day, James, the thunderous hit, and all of a sudden the glass would explode or shatter? Well, not anymore, and that's a good thing. So there's not as much cleanup. They just have to replace the pane.
Still lots of time left in the period. Toronto's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. Picked up along the wall by D'Angelo. Saucer pass. Reads the play and forces the turnover. And that pass goes off a stick. Takes it into the slot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Slides it over with pace to Velarde. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Ellis. Feeds it to D'Angelo. Slides the puck across to Ellis. Quick pass to Moore. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Moore's going to play it against the half wall. Well, you could feel this coming. Here they go.
Yeah, they were coming towards one another, and you knew it was going to happen. Both of the benches are elevated, standing up as this one's going on.
And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. Over to the penalty box they go, James, and they'll get some much-needed rest. Well, it's going to be 5 minutes. They can get some water and relax.
Well, this game has new life breathed into this building tonight after what we just saw moments ago. But we still got a game to play. The Leafs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And a solid save on the play there. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Dishes it to Tavares. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
The Jets gain the zone.
Samsonov's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, he takes another penalty, and now his team is compromised yet again. I expect he won't see the ice much more, James.
The Jets once again send out their power play unit.
Power play has just been average tonight, James, but hey, it hasn't been in the basement, right?
Angles it over to Velarde. And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Well, the only good thing about that power play unit was they got in zone and got set up, but you can have all the possession time in the world, but if it doesn't generate opportunity, it means nothing.
Makes a move in front. Denies him. Quick pass over to Ehlers. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Perry. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Hard hit frees up the puck. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. The Jets will play it from the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Connor. Second period nearly in the books here. Riley's got it in the defensive end. Takes it at center. Here's a chance. Denied by the goaltender. Puck picked up by Ehlers. Now he takes it over the line. Well, something was said they didn't like.
Yeah, running their mouths, and now they're fighting, and you got to figure something was said that they didn't like.
There's the takedown, and I think that might be kind of a mercy rule there, right, Cheryl?
It's a mercy rule as they're exhausted, and you can see them as they're panting. But what it does mean is that the officials can come in and just break it up. The Leafs find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
Well, cooler heads finally prevailing here as both teams step inside the face-off circle. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Hellebuck's going to hang on for a whistle. Here in the late goings of the period, Toronto's doubled up on them. It's now 4-2. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Morrissey's taking it from his own end. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next.
Join us for our next team practice, which will be open to the public.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period.
Toronto's top line is going to come up. On the ice, and there's no coaching decision to be made here. I mean, they've been so effective, they contributed, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
Gustafson's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Well, the refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more.
The Jets send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, sometimes it can be frustrating, and it can give you energy, and this power play has just been average tonight, James. But the good thing, they have an opportunity right here to get above average.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Leafs lead at 4-2. Toronto's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Toronto's won the draw. Winnipeg's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. The Jets win it. Picked up along the boards by Gustafson. Ellis has served his time in the box, but they remain shorthanded, and he joins the penalty kill. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Glove save made by Hellebuck. Dished on over to Connor. Vakanainen stick handling in his own zone. Uses the boards with the bank pass.
Ellis has been dominant tonight, James. He's really led the way with his 3 goals, and the game isn't even over yet.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. The Leafs are up next according to the league's schedule makers, and no love lost between these two sides. Tickets still available. Should be a good one. Here in the back half of this period, the Leafs have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. Toronto's won the draw. Winnipeg's got the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Jets take it along the wall. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Tavares plays it along the wall. Moves the puck. Comes off the outside of the iron and will play on. Moves the puck along the half wall. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
The Leafs continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Feeds the puck to Ehlers. Nice zone entry from the left. And the puck skips away after that move.
Connor's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Takes the puck behind the net. And he's able to handle that one. Passes the puck over to Ehlers. Here they come on the attack. Delayed penalty coming up here.
They got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. The frustrating calls, no question about it. But they got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
Another special teams opportunity for both sides as the man advantage unit is back to work again.
Power play can be a real tone setter. This one, just about average, James. Good part is, you know what? It's never 100%, but right now is what matters.
Penalty expires, and when you look at where things sit right now, that's a huge, huge play by the penalty killers.
Part of being an elite athlete is recognizing the timing of when you get your opportunity. Pressure and embracing it is everything. Everyone in the building, the staff, your team knows how important that was, and it was a miss.
Slides it across to Marner. Gains the zone from the right. To his teammate. Quick shot. And then play on as that gets a piece of the glove. Carlin Bade has been with us all night, standing by once again ringside.
Connor's been a standout in this one, guys. He's been working hard and even got rewarded with the offense. Back to you guys.
Moves it to Johnson. Handles the puck. Quick shot. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough keep it out. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
3 penalties in 1 period. You got to stay disciplined, and what it does is it disrupts the flow of your bench. Only your PKers are getting out of there.
Number 18, 2 minutes for the interference. Time of the penalty, 17 minutes, 16 seconds.
Power play has expired.
In the game of hockey, you can't worry about what happened on your last PK. You got to get out there, and you got to find a way to do it. Otherwise, the coach is going to put another unit out there.
There's the shooter on that play. Intercepted in the offensive end by Olofsson. Stops him cold. Quick pass across to Johnson. Fires towards the empty net. Way too much congestion blocks that. Quick pass to Silverberg. Paves the way with a 3-goal performance, leading his team to the win.
Really injected offensive prowess into his group today. Just answered the call every single time he had the puck.
All right, at this time, everyone, we'll catch you up on what went down in all the action in the league tonight. The Leafs were hoping to take a bite out of the Jets. Toronto put on a show offensively in the win. There were other games on the ice as well across the National Hockey League. Let's bring you up to date on some of the finals. The Blackhawks took on the Predators. Nashville tapped into another gear late, and they pick up the victory. The Blue Jackets were hoping to play spoiler against the Wild. Minnesota pressed when they had to, and they pull one out in overtime. We got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more coming up on the other side. Stay with us. Well, let's take a look at how the standings were impacted with some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Penguins were on the road up against the Flyers. Philadelphia tore it up on the score sheet, easily coming away with the win. The Kings faced off with the Flames. Calgary padded the stats on this night and pick up the easy win. The Ducks were looking to steal 2 against the Lightning. Tampa topples their opponents with a strong effort late. We'll check the inbox, we'll check the text line, and hear what you have to say next. The Leafs take possession to get this one underway. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Winnipeg's moving it into the offensive end. Sends it quickly to Orlov. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Dumps the puck in. The Leafs gain possession. And now he moves it quickly to Tavares. Fires it! Big-time save and goal as he gets all of it with the stick. Oh, another great save right there!
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
The Leafs going to work on offense. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. They are really dialed in here tonight. There's a hit right there. And the defenders come away with it. Long-reach breaks up the momentum. Moore's got it in the offensive zone. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Feeds the puck across to Perfetti. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. And now he angles it across to Ehlers. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Toronto's come up with... Oh, that was quick.
Might be a foreshadow of things to come. Hey, James, going toe-to-toe right off the hop. It's going to be a good one.
Well, a spirited scrap comes to an end with the takedown.
I think he might be relieved as they head to the ice as he was taking a thrashing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They make their way over to the penalty box, still chirping one another. You can see that it was testy out there, but they'll go back to the box and they'll sit for 5.
The gloves are back on, the buckets are strapped back in, and we still got a game to play here with an upcoming face-off. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Yarncroft's got it along the wing. Slides the puck over. Into the offensive zone. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Slapped away by the blocker. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. While we have a moment in the action, let's check in with tonight's pound for pound. Cheryl?
Connor's foot speed can make him dangerous, and that's his wheel zone ability. Marner's third eye zone ability is his incredible passing skills and his knack for completing difficult plays to set up his teammates. I'll be keeping tabs on these players all night long, and let's see if one of them can lead their team to victory. Guys, back to you.
Tavares is ready for the face-off as we are about to resume this power play. The Leafs will go to work here in the offensive zone. And they're going to go after that. And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done. The home side is going to gain a lot of adrenaline after that win. Frustration, physicality, and that fight says it all.
Gustafson's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Morrissey's lugging the puck, and it's kicked away. Great read in the offensive zone by Johnson. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Clifton's moving the puck through his own zone. The Jets cross the line and gain the zone. Here's a short pass to Silverberg. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Scooped up along the wall by McCabe. And here's the pass to Marner. Winnipeg's got the puck in their own end. Nice zone entry from the middle. Shot! Glove save! There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments.
Hey fans, don't forget our 50-50 draws coming up in the middle of the third period. Get your tickets now. That clock continues to go.
And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number two. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Toronto's game plan to start this second period needs to be to hold on to the puck, keep it simple, and not turn the puck over. I mean, their opponent has been jumping.
And here we go. And scores the takedown, and that'll bring this one to an end.
Yeah, gets his weight over him and takes him down to the ice, and he's going to be the victor in this one. You try to get your team going. Sometimes the fight is what happens, and this is exactly it, but the winner is going to the home team.
Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams.
A 5-minute major for fighting.
Slides it quickly to Riley. Takes a shot. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the foul.
Perfetti's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
Toronto's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. The Leafs played along the wing. Shot! Oh, great glove save by Hellebuck. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. It's a 2-1 game. Toronto's got it in the offensive zone. Tees it up from the corner. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. I love this play. It's a great compete to get to the middle of the ice and gain position to be able to get your hands, a great hand-eye coordination to be able to deflect the puck into the net.
Toronto's now gone up by 2 here in the second, and what a performance so far. They have been absolutely dominant, Cheryl.
They've been dominant. I think their coaching staff will like the performance that they put in so far. It'll be about capitalizing and finishing the rest of the way, but their possession, the majority of shots, everything's in their favor right now.
Scores! Slick Nick Ehlers with the finish.
Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
Winnipeg's finally pushed back here in period number 2.
Shows you how quickly a game can change, James. Halfway through the game, and the opponent really has led the charge, and then you get that goal, and you have the opportunity to put them on their heels as you get within one. Great stuff there in that last shift.
Gets the puck in deep. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Across the line from center. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Hellebuck's been incredible tonight and seems to get better with every save that he makes. His confidence is gaining, and man, he has been electric between the pipes.
Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. Sends it over to Ellis. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. Along the half wall with the puck. Just a crushing hit against the wall. And now he tries to get it across to Ellis. They fight for it along the boards. Here's a stretch pass to Yarncroke. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Quick feed to Connor. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Connor's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on the stick.
Made the stop on that play.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And he's going to cover up the puck and get a whistle.
That's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on their horse.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. Oh, just got a piece of that one with the glove to keep it out. Moves it quickly over to Morrissey. Denies him in front. Samsonov's got the puck and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, but he makes a key save right there. Really important that he keeps his head in focus in the game.
The Leafs are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Slides the puck across to Marner. Takes a shot, and that's blocked. Taken along the wall by Ellis. Denies him in close. Unloads a shot, and he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. Good hit to bump him off the puck. From the point, looks to make something happen. Grabbed along the boards by Ellis. Winnipeg's got the puck now. Gives him a whack, and the officials are going to call this one. Shot! Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
Well, you can see the frustration and the body language in him right now. That's the second penalty he's taken this period, James.
Winnipeg's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
A power play that can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
The Leafs maintain that one-goal lead thanks to a solid effort by the penalty killers. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Scrum along the boards. And the puck's booted away. The Leafs have it against the wall. Slides it diagonally to Iafallo. Gaining momentum along the wing. Puts it on net. Just wide. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Quick feed to Ellis. The Jets gain control of the puck. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Tavares. The Leafs carry it along the wall. He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Well, that puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
Toronto's now gone up by 2 here in the late going to the second, and this is a nice place to be here, Cheryl.
It's exactly where they want to be, and they won't want to sit back. They want to continue to push right through to the end of the period. They've got that nice, healthy cushion. They don't want to give it away.
20 seconds.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Toronto's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. And they're going to go. There's the takedown, and I think that might be kind of a mercy rule there, right, Cheryl?
It's a mercy rule as they're exhausted, and you can see them as they're panting. But what it does mean is that the officials can come in and just break it up. Hockey is played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
Number 7, a 5-minute major for fighting. Time to the penalty.
Well, there you go, 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. 2 down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. Slides it over with pace to Tavares. From the right side, they gain the zone. Fires it on net. No room for that one to get through. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Hellebuck's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Hellebuck's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability, and you have to attack the net.
Back to the blue line. Oh, stopped it! What a scene on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Toronto's outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. Grabs the puck. Takes the feed. Save on the play!
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Moves it to Perfetti. Poked away by Marner. And he slides it quickly to Riley. The Jets have it in the offensive zone. Oh, great poke save by the Tendy.
When you're moving off of the rush, you create so much momentum, and when you can take a slap shot in stride, there's so much force and power behind it. He gets all of it, but the goalie makes the save.
Denies him again.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, he's going to find his butt attached to the bench. I mean, there's a lack of discipline here, frustration, and multiple penalties called on him.
The Jets once again send out their power play unit.
The power play creates so much energy, and when it's just average, you can feel a bit deflated. Everyone expects a power play to score all the time. Guess what? It doesn't.
The Leafs have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Perfetti's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's a 2-goal lead here tonight. 4-2 is where we're sitting. Toronto's won the face-off deep in their own end. Ellis is out of the box, but they are still short-handed here. And now it's grabbed by Iafallo. Gives them nothing in front.
Samsonov's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. And man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
And it's a quick pass to Mantha. And he takes the dish.
Toronto's #1 line has been dominant tonight, James. They've been in the offensive zone. They've created a ton of opportunities, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
Takes a shot. Oh, the Minister of Defense with the block. And that's a great heads-up play by Marner. All alone! Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Here's a shot. Fantastic save.
Line change, hurry!
Gustafson's got the puck in his own zone. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Quick pass to Mantha. Oh, great save by Samsonov. Toronto's looking to break out. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Hellebuck. The Sabres are on the schedule next, and when those two teams meet up, it's always a fun one. We'll see you then, I'm sure. More than half the frame has been played here. Toronto's doubled up on them. It's now 4-2. They're going to go here.
Well, the tempers are flaring and changing the momentum of the game. Let's see who the winner is.
Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. There's a lot of people in the game who don't like fighting, and you can see the reasons why, but look around in this building. Everyone's standing on their feet and the energy that it's created.
Penalty to number 7, Radko Gudas. A 5-minute major for fighting. Time to the penalties, 10 minutes, 8 seconds.
Battle along the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. And he coughs it up with the pass. Puts it towards the net. What a stop right there. Oh, wow, another great stop.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
We looked at Cheryl's pound-for-pound matchup earlier in the game. Cheryl, do we have a winner?
Ellis has been a dominant performer tonight, James, and in my opinion has been the better player. When that puck's on his stick, he knows exactly what he's going to do with it. It's like he's got eyes in the back of his head, exemplary vision. And you just look at the scoreboard. He has created tonight, and that's the reason why he's been the better player.
Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Here's a short pass to Marner. Love save and just enough of it. Takes the pass. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Moves it up.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Feeds the puck to McCabe. Toronto's on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Turn that one aside.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick feed to McCabe. Pass to Hartman. Here's a chance. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Time winding down in this one while we have a chance. Let's go to Carlin Bay, standing by ringside.
Marner's the player I think had the edge in tonight's matchup, guys. The deciding factor for me was the difference in points between the players we highlighted earlier. He obviously had more offense in tonight's game.
Now a quick pass to Mantha. They go on the attack through center. Quick shot! Here's a shot! And he catches that one with the glove. That is a lonely cage at the other end of the ice here, Cheryl.
Well, it certainly is, and an extra attacker on the ice. Possession is critical. Got to win this faceoff.
The Leafs win the draw on their own end. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Through pass ahead. Winnipeg's got the puck here in the open ice. Works it across to Connor. A chance! And cut that one out of the net. Delayed penalty looming. And they score on the delayed penalty. They make it count.
Well, they do make it count, James. Now, it will negate their power play opportunity, but hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play. Well, they have a numerical advantage with the goaltender out, and it's all about numbers now, James. It's about outnumbering your opponent all over the ice, finding the seams, and then really pressing and being urgent in and around the paint.
The Jets win possession here in the open ice. And he slides it quickly to Gustafsson. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Winnipeg's emptied the... Scores into the empty net. Counter, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah, listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net.
Winnipeg's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, what a save. He stopped it. Wow.
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
And that's blocked away. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. Fires it. And it is all over with this one. And you can chalk up another victory for a team that is playing with a lot of confidence right now.
I mean, they've got a winning streak going, and anytime you have something like that going, just feel like you're going to win when you step onto the ice and you're confident, you've got swagger, and everything seems to be clicking. Gotta love and you gotta really embrace when it feels like that.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night. Well, busy night in the National Hockey League. Let's see what happened elsewhere on the ice. The Jets took to the ice to battle the Maple Leafs. Toronto powers their way through late to come away with the win. The Red Wings were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Canadiens. Detroit too much to handle in the shootout, and they get the win. The Devils battled it out against the Wild. Minnesota played pad the stats night, winning easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We've got much more here on the show. All right, let's go around the horn and see what happened elsewhere around the NHL tonight. The Kraken played on the road against the Flyers. Philadelphia toughed this one out, and they get the 2 points. The Oilers were in tough with the Flames. Calgary pulls one out in a tightly contested affair. The Knights took to the road to match up with the Canucks. Vegas took this one easily thanks to a masterpiece in goal for the shutout win. A very special guest drops by on the show, and we'll do that next. Well, these home fans can certainly give a boost to one of the hottest teams in hockey right now. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. This team is humming right now. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Sabres start with possession as we are now underway. Moves it quickly over to Ellis. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Moves it to Orlov. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Buffalo's got it against the boards. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Sends one up to Marner. Breakaway. Oh, what a move. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Tries to feed it over to Quinn. Handles the pass. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Peterka. Directs it on over to Ellis. Couldn't catch up to that pass. And now he moves it quickly to Hartman. He carries the puck up along the wing. Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end. The Sabres have it now. Buffalo's on the attack. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Made the save on the play.
Samsonov's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic, and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Middlestad's got the puck along the wing. Shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. He's got a step. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal. What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
Middlestats won the draw inside the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Huge stop by Samsonov.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
And he slides it quickly to Greenway. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Gains the zone through center. Quick pass to Greenway. Toronto's got the puck behind the net. Can't get a hold of that pass. Great stretch pass as he connects. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Tavares wins possession in the defensive zone. From the open ice, they gain the line. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. The Leafs gain possession. Made the stop on the play. There's another stop. Denies him.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Shot! Oh, they just got enough of that to keep it out. Tries to get it over to Tavares.
Swap up.
Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Hammers him in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
The Sabres pick up steam and are on the attack. The Leafs look to start the transition game. And the puck clears the zone. The Sabres have it now. Thompson's got it in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Nice blocker save by Samsonov. Back to the point, they set it up. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Toronto's moving it along the wing. Pushes it across to Ellis. Puck is grabbed here at center ice by Power. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And that's on target as it hits a body. Broken up with a little physicality. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Directed over to Peterka. Puck scooped up by Quinn.
Make a change.
Quick pass over to Cousins. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Shot! Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Hartman's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are another.
And it's a quick pass to Ellis. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Oh, what a blocker stop by Varlamov. Ellis has the puck near the back end. On the backhand! Slides the puck down low. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. And that's blocked, and you know they'll be feeling that one. And that's blocked by the D. And it's picked up by the defense. Peterka's got it in the corner. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Leafs start with the puck in the road end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Slides it across to Ellis. Angles it over to Johnson. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Samuelson's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. Ellis is caught for the trip, and he's going on a trip to the penalty box. The Leafs are back to even strength as the PK unit comes up large.
That's a great job by this PK unit, James, creating some momentum for their team and getting out of it without getting scored on, and this is critical given that it's a tie game.
More than half the period has expired. We got a tie game. Now he slides it up to Tavares. Oh, a solid heads-up play to knock it down. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials.
Well, you got to toe the line. You can play with an edge, but you certainly can't play frustrated and take penalties consistently. That's the second of the period.
The Sabres send their man advantage unit out once more.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Late goings of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Ellis has served his time in the box, but they remain shorthanded. Big time save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Toronto's won the draw. Slides the pass over to Marner. Takes the pass back at the point. That's gloved by Varlamov. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Ellis likes to ripple the twine with a hard slap shot when he's skating towards the crease, guys. That's his off-the-rush zone ability, and it's that motion that gets transferred into his shot.
Taken by Zaitsev. Into the offensive end now. Here's a short pass to Tuck. And loses possession after a solid hit. Buffalo's in transition. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Takes a shot and stops that big bomb.
This is just a lack of focus and complete frustration. When you take this many penalties, you just kill the rhythm of your bench.
Buffalo's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Power play can be a real tone setter. This one, just about average, James. Good part is, you know what? It's never 100%, but right now is what matters.
Buffalo's power play expires. Both sides back to even strength here, and we are still tied.
Coach won't be happy with that, James. Didn't make the PK unit move at all. You have to create some motion and make adjustments based on what they're doing, and this power play unit didn't do any of it.
The Leafs will play from the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. Shot! Close save! Quick reflexes! Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. And the opening face-off here in period number two is about set. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Samsonov's been so impressive tonight. Completely dialed in right from puck drop, cutting down his angles and making sure there's no second shot opportunities. But his team needs to get going in front of him. This game's tied because of him.
The Leafs take it across the blue line. And tension's running high, and not a shocker at all with the history between these two rivals.
Yeah, we don't need to paint the picture of the history between these two teams. They feel it right from puck drop, and you see it there as they go toe-to-toe fighting.
And that was just another reminder that these two teams just simply hate each other, Cheryl.
Yeah, they don't like one another, James, and it's all about finding out who has the upper hand, and that's the reason why they just went toe-to-toe. Woo!
A wild couple of minutes there, and things have finally cooled down as both teams will settle in for the face-off. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. That's blocked. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Sends the pass down low. Sends it in front. Dishes it off again here. Vakanainen's taking it from his own end. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Quick feed to Ellis. Puck grab by Skinner. Gaining momentum up along the side. Puts it on net. And play continues as that goes off the glove. Oh, they do it again!
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got it and challenged right away to make the save.
Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Now a quick pass to Thompson. The Leafs have it from their own end. Marner stick handling in his own zone. And they'll dump it in. Here's a shot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Ellis has been engaged physically throughout this game. I mean, he just served a 5-minute major for fighting. But you got to find a way to be physical, engaged, and generate opportunities like he did just there.
And he takes the feed. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Well, there it is, James. I mean, this guy just knows how to score goals. He's got a knack for the net, pure goal scorer, and that's why he's leading his team.
Toronto's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by 1.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push, keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack.
And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Thompson.
Buffalo's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. And now he moves it to Thompson. And he slides it quickly to Skinner. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. And he takes the feed. Moore's lugging the puck. Hartman's got it from behind his own net. Plays the puck up ahead. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Moves it quickly over to Skinner. Here's a shot. Oh, what a glove save. Wow.
Tavares is all around the puck, or the puck is all around him. Look at it whichever way you want, but when you have a point streak going, it tends to follow you around.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Toronto's got a 1-goal lead. Puck picked up by Orlov. Moves it to Tavares. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Fires it on net. And that goes off the glove. Play continues here. Varlamov's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Sabres have time to work with, but they need to convert on one of these scoring chances as they are trailing here in the second. Quick pass to Ellis. Steps in front of him for the block. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And now he moves it quickly to Power. Oh, a clutch save! Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Slides into Ellis. Here's a shot! And he puts that one aside with ease. Oh, a little too much stick work, and the officials with their arms in the air. Let's get the official decision.
And that's another penalty, James, and you know that his teammates aren't going to like this. This really disrupts the flow of the bench and puts his team in a bad spot.
Toronto's PK unit comes up clutch.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. The Leafs will go to work here in the offensive zone. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Steps up with the block. Scrum ensues along the boards. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Greenway. And that goes off, course off a body. And And now it's grabbed by Orlov. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. And that plays off. Oh, this is what the fans wanted to see, Cheryl. These two teams hate each other.
They really do. When you're considered a rival, it's because they're always tough games, and you know you want to be the victor, and you also know there's going to be a physical element, as we just saw.
Well, I think this is exactly what a lot of people came to see tonight, Cheryl.
There's no love lost between these two teams. Every time they set foot on the ice, you know it's a heated battle. We don't often see fighting much anymore, James, and this is why. There's a real danger to it when you're taking a risk of injury.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. The Leafs win the draw. Moves it around along the half wall. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Samuelson's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. 2 down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. We've had a great battle tonight through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if it continues here in the third. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Quick pass across to Ellis. And he slides it quickly to Tavares. Takes the puck. And it's a quick pass to Orlov. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. We're still in the early stages of this period. We are all tied up in this one. Buffalo's going to start with the puck in their own end. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Cuts to the front, and he elects to explore his options. Ellis works the puck in his own zone. Toronto's in now. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Great defensive effort with the stick. Here's a short pass to Skinner. Quick shot! And he easily stops that one. Now he takes it over the line. And that's intercepted by Tuck. He carries the puck up along the wing. Sends it quickly to Skinner. Gains the zone from the right side. Lets it go from the slot. That's off a stick. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Here's a shot. And that's deflected off someone in front. Now a quick pass to Ellis. The Leafs move to the offensive zone. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. The Sabres gain control of the puck. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Quick feed to Tuck. Great heads-up play by the defender. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Too many bodies in the Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Skinner. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Penalty coming up here.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the 1-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out again.
Well, they earn this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Sends the pass over. And he slides it quickly to Hartman. Denied by the puck stopper. Kupari's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Toronto's won the face-off. Oh, there's a great stop by Varlamov.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Toronto's got the puck. Ellis plays it near the point. Takes a shot. Oh, and just gets a piece of it. Drives to the page. How did he stop that one? My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Taken along the wall. Oh, and a stop there. Trying to get it out. And they can't get it out. They're still stuck in their own end. The Leafs have it against the wall. Toronto's got a hold of the puck.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Looks to pass it to Moore. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Sends it to the middle, and that's blocked in front. And now he moves it quickly to Moore. Answers the call with a big save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Sabres fan base has been buzzing over the last 24 hours, speculating what this road trip looks like when they open up on the road for their next game. And a lot of points up for grabs. Let's see how it plays out. Buffalo's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Tavares. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. And the power play unit comes up empty on that one.
Finding ways to get it done, James. That's what the PK unit does here, and they give their team life as they're still within reach of this game.
Here's a chance! Makes the save. Varlamov's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night and recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Toronto's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Denies him! There's a firm collision. Fires it! And that banks off a stick. The Leafs gain possession. Oh, he got all of that against the boards.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did there.
The Sabres are on the attack. Big-time stop.
He's like a magician out there. The puck is on a string. He can maneuver around his opponent, and he gets net front and just can't execute because the goaltender is right there and makes a nice save.
Toronto's got it in their own zone. Scrum along the boards. And that pass attempt is deflected. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Ellis takes it into the offensive end. We got a whistle offside to call.
I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
And that skips away on the nice defensive deflection. Here he is, shot inside. His reflexes on display tonight. That's a solid hit. Big save.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Toronto's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. And they win the draw here in their own end. Into the attacking area from the left side. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck moved over to Tavares. Works it across to Paterka. Moves into the slot. Blocked in traffic. Takes the feed up ahead.
That stretch pass was a beauty, James.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it to Hartman. Tries to get the puck to Greenway. And a little body contact on that play. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. And that's just out of reach. From behind the net. Here he is with the backhander. Blocked by Varlamov.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
And he slides it quickly to Power. That's gloved by Samsonov.
Swap up.
Tries to feed it over to Skinner. Carries it across the line. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. And it's a quick pass to Riley. Moves the puck to Ellis. He says, let's get physical on that play. Along the wing up the neutral zone.
Well, this is the definition of rivalry, isn't it, Cheryl?
It really is. You see these teams going toe-to-toe. It's a 200-foot game here, back-and-forth action, and we're just witnessing some frustration and a heated tempers flaring.
Well, this has been the narrative all night, Cheryl, and I think this is what a lot of fans wanted here.
Yeah, there's a lot of temperature in here, and it's hot, and it's been hot multiple times today, and these rivals have gone head-to-head.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Buffalo's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
In an average power play this evening, it is your stars that have to execute. You live for these moments, James. You have to find a way to want the puck on your stick.
Now a quick pass to Kapari. Inside of the final minute here in the third. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Well, a complete team effort right from the goal all the way out to the front, and they continue to find ways to win.
Listen, James, when you're winning games, it's easy to have buy-in, right? Everything's working for you, so you're trusting the process, and that's where you see the...
Time to take a look at what happened around the league as we check in on some of the scores. The Maple Leafs went toe-to-toe on the road against the Sabres. Toronto pulls this one out late in a game that had end-to-end action all night long. Let's take a look at the rest of the schedule in the NHL. The Bees took to the ice to lock up with the Predators. Boston takes down the opposition with the overtime winner. The Stars were looking to steal 2 points against the Lightning. Tampa Bay posts a strong game in their own end, and they do enough to get the W. Hey, we got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more on the other side. Don't even think about leaving us. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Penguins get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. And he slides it quickly to Raquel. And he loses control of the puck. Here they come on the attack. Shot! Tremendous athletic stop with the glove by Anderson. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Pittsburgh's got possession here in their own end. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Shot! Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Grabs it and rips it! Oh, there's one more! And the puck's knocked loose. Picked up along the boards by Ellis. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Gets the puck over to Crosby. Quick pass to Tavares. Nice hit on the play there. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Handles that one. Scooped up along the wall by Raquel. Oh, what a save in front.
Wall's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. While we have a moment in the action, let's check in with tonight's pound for pound. Cheryl?
Both of these players are incredibly impactful, and they can really read the temperature and pulse of the game, and they have the ability to change it, James. So who's going to swing the momentum in this one when it's needed? That's what I'm looking out for.
I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Here's a short pass to Byron. And now he moves it quickly to Letang. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Toronto's taking possession in their own end. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Angles it over to Ellis. Takes a shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Quick pass across to Luger. Looks to make a play over to Ellis. And he hangs on to the puck. Puck scooped up by Tavares. Taken by Orlov. In front. Scores! Mitch Marner.
It really isn't easy to pull this deke off, James. When you move it to the forehand, you got to outweight the goaltender, and they're so athletic today that they can move across the crease so fast. But he does a fabulous job with great patience and buries it.
Puck grab by Petrie. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Cutting to the slot. And that's denied by Anderson. Loses his balance on the play. The Penguins have it behind the net. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Takes it across the blue line. Shot! With the stop. Slides the puck down low.
Line change, hurry!
Slides it diagonally to Tavares. The Leafs get a hold of it. Quick feed to Ellis. Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
The Penguins going to work on offense. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Dumps it into the ozone. The Penguins gain possession in their own end. From off the wall and onto a stick. Puck picked up by Orlov. Toronto's through center and now in the offensive end.
Face up, come on!
Works it across to Hoffman.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Wall. And there's another stop.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Malkin's a big part of this team's offense, guys. They're trailing at the moment, and you know he'll be looking to use his zone ability to get things going.
Taken along the wall by Johnson. And he slides it quickly to Marner. Looking to make something happen at center. Knocked away. And now it's grabbed by Hannafin. Sends it into the offensive zone. McCain's got the puck in his own zone. Tries to feed it over to Novak. Gains the zone through the middle. Puts it on net, and he keeps that one out. Receives the pass. The Leafs are across the line and into the offensive end. Moves inside, and that one's stopped. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Ellis. What a... Oh, how did that stay out? It goes off the inside of the post. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Leafs have taken a 1-0 lead. The Penguins win the draw. Grabbed along the boards by Letang. Pittsburgh's got it across the line. Letang's got the puck. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Throws it in front. He scores! What a goal!
Well, defensive zone turnover catches everyone off guard, including the goaltender, and he cannot cover the top of the net. He's scrambling, not set to position, and that puck goes high.
The setters will glide into the dot. Toronto's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Takes the feed. Big stop right there. Puts it on net. Off target. And that goes off the player in front. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. Fires it on net. Here's a shot. And he comes up with the glove save. Here's a shot, and he comes up with the save. Oh, love the defensive. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top on the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
Well past the midway mark of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Quick shot! Here's a shot! Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
Ellis has a wicked release when he shoots while skating in towards the net. His off-the-rush zone ability is difficult to read and even harder to stop. Crosby's known for switching to the backhand, and for good reason. His beauty backhand zone ability makes those shots hard for the goalie to read. I'll be watching these two players to see if one of them can really shine for their team tonight. Guys, back to you.
The Leafs have it now. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Anderson's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. The Penguins have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. Vulcans won a big draw in their own end. Passes over to Hoffman. Across the line. Here's a shot. Glove save, and he handles it with ease. Into the offensive zone. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Picked up along the wall by Hoffman. Lays out to get that one blocked. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Smith.
Pittsburgh's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
More than half the period has expired. The Penguins have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Quick feed to Novak. Across the line along the left wall. Here's a chance, and the puck skips off the glove. Picked up along the boards by Novak. And that one's turned away. Puck scooped up by Rust. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Vulcans won the draw at center. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Ellis. Here's an on-man rush. Fires it. Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here still, applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing them the love.
Tremendous stop by Anderson. The Penguins wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. Tosses it to Marner. Takes it across the blue line. Shot! Too much traffic in the lane. Just a simple save by Anderson. Great reach by Tavares. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. And sends it just out of reach. Feeds it on over to Tavares. And he can't hang on after that hit. Between his legs. Just wide of the net. Well, something was said they didn't like.
Yeah, running their mouths, and now they're fighting, and you got to figure something was said that they didn't like.
And scores the takedown, and that'll bring this one to an end.
Yeah, gets his weight over him and takes him down to the ice, and he's going to be the victor in this one. The Penguins clearly win that fight, and now they have to build on the momentum that it's created. You can play physical, you can play fast, but what you do after a fight is really important.
Well, it looks as though the tensions have finally simmered, and we're ready to get back to what we actually came here in the first place for. Hockey! That knocks him off the puck. Stones him in front.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
First period nearly in the books here. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset, and we'll be back with second period action in no time. Clean sheet of ice, period 2 is set to go.
slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. He looks deep to Hoffman. The Penguins cross the blue line and are on the attack. And makes the routine save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. More than half the period left to play. Pittsburgh's doubled up on them. It's now 4-2. The Leafs start with the puck in their own end. Takes the feed from the wing. Now a quick pass to Ellis. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Taken by Hannafin. Pass across to Smith. Moves to Malkin. Yeah, they're going to fight here.
There's been an edge all game and a chip on the shoulder, and it results in a player down. Anytime a player's down, you know that you're going to have your teammates back. This was going to happen either way.
There's the takedown, and I think that might be kind of a mercy rule there, right, Cheryl?
It's a mercy rule as they're exhausted, and you can see them as they're panting. But what it does mean is that the officials can come in and just break it up. Both benches showing respect for each of their players that are heading over to the penalty box. That was a tough one. It's purely exhausting to be in a fight like this, and they're just corralling their stuff and getting back to the box.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice, and both teams step in for the face-off.
Time of the penalties, 6 minutes, 48 seconds.
Pittsburgh's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Raquel's got it against the boards. Puck grab by Tavares. And now he passes up to Ellis. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Here in the back half of this period, the Penguins lead it 4-3. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The Leafs win the draw on their own end. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Feeds the puck over. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. And it's turned aside by Anderson.
Ellis back on the ice and gets a shot on net, showing his true value when he is on the ice and can play the game. I mean, he just served the 5-minute major for fighting.
Puck picked up by Crosby. Quick pass to Raquel. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone.
Ellis is not a popular player in this building right now after injuring their player, and the crowd is going to let him know it every time he touches the puck.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Long pass up ahead to center. Shot! What an opportunity, and it just climbed over the net there. I thought it was in.
Well, I thought it was in as well, James. Now he is all around the puck, doing all of the details and habits right. He's going to cash in at some point.
Breaks up the play with a poke check. Scooped up along the wall by Tavares. Oh, break out the ice packs. He lays out to block that shot. Ow! Shot! Turned aside by Wool. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Pittsburgh's been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. And now it's grabbed by D'Angelo. With the blast! And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Here's a shot. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Late goings of this period. The Penguins have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. The Leafs win the draw here in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Ellis. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. stoppage in play. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Toronto's looking to break out. Here's a short pass to Ellis. Takes the book, but still hangs on to the puck. And now it's over to Tavares. Hoffman swooping in on the attack. Oh, he hit him and caught all of it.
Oh, and that's a tough one, Ginger. Along the boards, they don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
They've got numbers here. Pushes it across to Malkin. And here we go. Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. The Leafs gained some adrenaline from that fight. Listen, you're the away team, and you want to silence the crowd. You win that fight, you do it.
Action set to resume here after what was a wild couple of minutes on the ice there. Crosby's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. With the blast. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. The Penguins cross the line and gain the zone. Quick feed to Raquel. From point blank. Oh, a paddle save on the play.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Passes on over to Granlund. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Tavares draws a penalty. Looks like a slashing call coming up here. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, and another quick stop. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tries to get it out of the zone. Moves it quickly over to Riley. And he denied him there. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Rust's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Slides it over with pace to Tavares. Takes a shot. An easy glove save made by Anderson. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Tavares will look to win possession here on the face-off and try to continue this power play on the right note. Novak's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Battling for it along the boards. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Monster blocker stopped by Anderson. Shot! Stuffs him again!
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away...
They score! And that tips by!
Hold on here, James. Hold on. I think this is a high stick. This was disallowed right away. You can see the official wave it off.
Yeah.
We're going to have to review this to confirm the call. I absolutely love this goal, James, because it's the attention to detail, eyes on the prize, just showing how dialed in you are to be able to have that hand-eye coordination and put that puck in the net.
All right, both teams ready for the face-off after that lengthy review. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Some great thievery in the open ice. Pittsburgh's moving it into the offensive end. Levels
him with the hit. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Moves it to Ellis. And that's a great heads-up play by Rust. And he's ridden off the puck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Shot! Moves it to Moore. Into the offensive end now. And he slides it quickly to Ellis. Puck scooped up by Hartman. And that goes off a player. Hannafin's carrying it ahead. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Quick pass to Riley. The Leafs have it now. From center they get into the attacking area. Taken by Ellis. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the net.
The Leafs get the equalizer, and look at this. With the time of this game, huge, Cheryl.
Huge goal with respect to timing as well, James. Not only is it the equalizer, it tells me one thing. They made the adjustments that they talked about in the intermission. A great start to the third.
Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Stops that one. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Uses the force on that hit. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Orlov. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. On the attack along the boards. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Malkin. Dumps it in. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Nice zone entry from the middle. Reaches out and uses the stick. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Toronto's across the blue line. Puck grabbed by Martin. Moves across in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Anderson's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
Standing by, Carlin Bade with her own thoughts on the head-to-head matchup tonight.
Ellis wanted to have a strong game, and he came out here and delivered. I think he's been the standout player in this one, guys.
Scooped into the trapper by Anderson. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a tie game. Crosby's quick stick off the draw wins possession. The Penguins play it along the boards. Puts it on net. Turned aside with the glove by Ward. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. The Leafs come up with the defensive zone draw. Moves it quickly over to Riley. The Leafs take it across the line. Moves it to Orlov. And now he moves it quickly to Tavares. There's a pad save as he kicks it away.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Letang's taking it from his own end. Raquel's gained the line and on the attack. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Center into the middle.
the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. We were focusing on the key matchup in the pound for pound tonight here on the broadcast. And Cheryl, who comes away with the W in your mind?
Ellis has had an impressive performance tonight, and really it's his scanning and his ability to process and really see. You know, sometimes athletes don't really see. They can shoot the puck, they can do it all, but this guy, he opens it up for others, and just a testament to how good he is. Look at his points.
And they're going to go after that. And there's the takedown, and I think not a moment too soon, at least with one of these fighters.
Yeah, if you're the one that's underneath and on the edge, you want to take your 5-minute ticket and march yourself over to the penalty box and get your rest. Hockey is played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Tries to dangle, the puck skips away.
Hoffman's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Getting into the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. The Leafs win the faceoff. Bustering shot! Oh, it goes off the glove and he keeps it out! Petrie's got it on the offensive end. Moves it to the middle! And that's off target. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Here they are on the attack. The backhand. Wide of the net, and missed.
Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he just misses.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Gets a piece of it with the blocker. And he takes the pass. Fires it on net. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Blocked in front. Grabbed along the boards by Petrie. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Across the line from center. The Penguins have it from their own end. Skates to the crease. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. There's the horn for regulation, and it solves nothing. Overtime coming up right after this. Hard to find a more exciting stretch in any part of sports. Overtime, let's go. Overtime has started, and remember, we only need one shot to win this one. Here's a shot. Glove save made by Ward. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Penguins win that offensive zone faceoff. That goes off a twig. Play rolls on. Too much congestion in front. Slick feed. Tavares gains the zone. Slides it across. Down with a stick. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Riley's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Off the outside of the iron.
That's an unlucky bounce as the shooter is driving in and just sees an opening, but unable to convert as it goes off of the pipe and out.
There it is! In overtime, they take it! Wow!
great puck movement, James, working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
Busy night of action on the ice. Let's take a look at some of the finals that are in from tonight. The Maple Leafs were on the road to take on the Penguins. Pittsburgh played their best in overtime, and they get the 2 points. All right, that wasn't the only action on the ice. Let's go elsewhere around the National Hockey League. The Avs took to the road to match up with the Rangers. The New York Rangers toughed this one out, and they get the 2 points. The Oilers were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Kings. Edmonton played a complete game in this one and easily get the regulation win. Don't even think about touching that dial or touching that button. We've got plenty more on the ice, and that's next. Hey, no shortage of action and drama on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at what happened elsewhere. The Flames had an on-ice collision with the Hurricanes. Carolina turned it up a notch in their own end, putting on a brilliant lockdown defensive performance in the shutout victory. The Sharks look to run roughshod over the Ducks. Anaheim proves that offense is the difference in this one as they skate away with the win. The Stars took to the ice for a collision with the Penguins. Dallas took the W in a close one.